Every brother was caught in the crossfire.
John Wick is directed by Chad, who I believe I butchered his name already, and stars Keanu Reeves as the titular character. It's about a man grieving over the death of his wife and receiving a present after her death. But once everything was taken away from him once again, he decided to go on a bit of a revenge path to take out the people that took what he loved. And that is me without spoiling what it really is. If you haven't seen John Wick, which I'm pretty sure some of you guys haven't yet, go watch it. Because there might be some spoilers in this review. I might have to spoil some things. So, if you haven't seen the first John Wick, go check it out and then come back. I love this movie. I think it is one of the best pure action films of this decade. We haven't really gotten much great action series as of late, and most of the action films, aside from every superhero movie being made now, have been really disappointing. The only action film that I could really think of being great this decade is Mad Max Fury Road. But that is a sequel to an already established franchise. So overall, not many great action movies have been being made lately. We've just been getting a lot of Taken sequels or Taken ripoffs. But with John Wick, it reminds me of the action films of the 80s and 90s. It is simple, it builds its world, you explore the world around the character, and you really do empathize with the character, and you really get behind the motivations, and the action scenes are all thrilling. There's no bad close-up shots, there's no shaky cam, and there's not any jarring edits. It is edited well enough, and the action scenes are staggering, including the club scene in the middle of the movie. It is one of the best action scenes I've ever seen. The choreography, the stunt work, the cinematography and lighting of the entire scene is just beautiful. It's a gorgeous action scene to look at and watch over and over again. And John Wick in this film is a badass. He sells it as this man out for revenge who is one of the best shootmen in the business. And you really do feel for his character. Right at his first scene, in the opening scene, you already know enough about his character to get behind, and the things he goes through this film just makes him more relatable and more likable, and you really want him to succeed at what he's doing and get revenge on the people who wronged him. Keanu Reeves as an actor before then hasn't had the best track record aside from The Matrix, but with John Wick, he proves to be a great actor in terms of choreography. A lot of his stunts he does on his own, and he did a fantastic job doing a lot of his action scenes by himself. And I was gripping my couch seat. It was great. The cinematography also, the lighting, the filmmaking in the film is just beautiful. This is a gorgeous movie to look at also. And the dialogue is never cheesy. It is never over the top where it gets silly. The directors and filmmakers find the right tone for this movie, and it keeps it consistent throughout the entire film. Overall, John Wick is an extremely entertaining film. The only problem I can think of are the villains not having the greatest characters of all time. They're not the worst villains, but they're not like anything to look back on. But with great action scenes, a great character, the John Wick, a great main character, not just a great main character, fantastic, badass. There's so much to love about this film that I really can't describe anything else about it. It is just a pure action film with a lot of heart, a lot of energy, a lot of badassery, and I do recommend you guys go check it out. I am going to give John Wick an A. Go see it for yourself. It is one of the best action films of the decade. Thank you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, subscribe, comment, and I will see you guys next time.
So heaven, if you sent us down, so we can build a playground for the sin.